Good afternoon, everybody. My partner in presentation today, Chris Atkinson, couldn't be here. He had a family emergency, so excuse me. For the past day and a half, we have talked about several topics. We have heard several companies present on multiple areas, but the lowest common denominator, one can argue, was data. Or telematics has a big role to play in many other things that we discussed. Let me dial you guys back to the telematics industry and how it evolved. The first wave of telematics came in about 1990s through track and trace. Where is my truck, my trailer, is it the right place, right time? Around mid-2000, we saw the advent of the second wave. It was in the form of mobile resource management. Who is a mobile resource? The driver is a mobile resource, the truck or trailer is a mobile resource. So is the mobile resource in the right place, right time? How is it performing? Is it being run in the most effective, efficient way? Those were the parameters. The third wave that we are now experiencing right now focuses more on connecting that mobile resource to the world outside and the world outside to the mobile resource. So with that as a context, what you will see, and we probably have heard so far several telematics companies, including Fleet Complete, that where I belong, we talk about our mission being we help our customers and clients save money. You know, it's marketing and advertising talks about, you know, TCO reduction. That's what we're all trying to deliver to the end user. But we at Fleet Complete try to differentiate ourselves from others by saying it's not only about helping fleets save money, but also make money. Because let's face the fact, no business is started on the premise, I want to start a business saying, hey, I want to start a business because I want to save money. No. It's there to generate income, to generate revenues, and that's what we wanted to do. So as you know, BigRoad is some of you may know, is a subsidiary of Fleet Complete, and a service that we provide through BigRoad, which is our ELD solution for HOS compliance, is BigRoad Freight, and that's what I'm here to demo today. BigRoad Freight enables you to generate income if you're a small to mid-sized fleet or an owner-operator. So we're looking at the city of Atlanta here. So what BigRoad Freight really does in this city's context is what I'm going to lay out now. Now, BigRoad Freight is a platform that helps shippers and brokers interact with drivers. There are many solutions out there that do that based on where is the driver's location, right? Where the driver is, based on that you can find load for the driver. BigRoad Freight takes it to the next level. Not only where the driver is located, but also how many hours of service remains for that driver. Where is that driver headed? What is the revenue per mile? The most important, by the way, North Star metric that we see in our industry, especially if you're a small-size fleet or owner-operator, is revenue per mile. So what are the revenue per mile expectations for that driver? When does that driver want to be home for his son's or daughter's birthday? All those parameters are then generated and gathered, and that's how we match freight in the most accurate kind of way. So we've taken freight matching to the next level using artificial intelligence. And the kind of data we source, I mentioned, you know, location, vocation, revenue per mile expectation, et cetera, all of that is generated through telematics data. So not just telematics data, but also telematics data married with neural networks, with dynamic computing, and new kinds of analytics that enable us to match the most precise freight based on the requirements of the shippers and brokers. So here I show you an example of a dashboard. So you can see here, you know, if you are a shipper or a broker, you can create a new shipment based on pickup address, drop-off address, equipment type, whether it's a truckload, less than truckload, et cetera. And then you hit the submit button. And then if you want, in most cases we generate this data through API, but if that is not an option, what a shipper or a broker can do is complete shipment details here. So you fill in basic parameters, and based on that, we match you to the 5 most effective drivers that can carry that freight for you based on several modeling techniques. So that's how we match freight. Now, if you're a driver, what happens is we push notifications for you. So you're a driver, so you can now, let's say you want to kind of view the loads that are available to you based on your location. Here is how it looks like. So you can now, based on this, either accept the load, or you can negotiate this load based on what is your revenue per mile requirement. So when you click that, This is how it goes. And then you can also, by the way, search loads based on your preferred route for the given date, drop-off date, and other parameters you can add here. And this is how you search, and this is what comes out. Or you can plan your trip so you have a per mile rate. And if any freight matches that rate, then you're automatically connected to that freight. So these are some of the features of BigRoad Freight. So we can take a look at the city of Atlanta. You can see all those trucks that are lighting up. Those are the trucks that are getting freight in real time right now. So we are working with several OEMs and ecosystem partners in not only offering this solution, but also creating the foundation for the futures. In the future, autonomous trucks will have an uncanny ability to find themselves in situations where they will gain freight and shipments. How that is going to happen is based on advanced analytics powered by BigRoad Freight. Now, trucks will be sold in the future based on not what freight the truck can hold or haul, but how much freight that truck can generate. And that's going to be an area where OEMs will compete. And we are working with OEMs and making sure that the trucks that they build for the future are not truck as a product, but is truck considered as a solution. And that's where BigRoad Freight is headed. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer later today.